Hey guys, welcome to brainAttic. So today we have another very fun problem from the topic of functions. Now this question was most recently asked in JEE Main 2022. This question is very easy to solve compared to the level right now, but there are certain things which I want to emphasize in this question which will help build your concept. Now let us go through the question. Let f of x equal to x minus 1 by x plus 1. Now, first thing is that we understand what this relationship over here means. It means that x belongs to all real numbers. So when we say all real numbers, it starts from minus infinity all the way to minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2 and all the way to infinity. But it says that 0, minus 1 and 1 are not part of it. Okay, so there is a reason why 0 is not kept there. The reason why minus 1 is not there is because if minus 1 is present, then this expression will tend to undefined or infinity. And similarly for same almost similar reason, the one has also been avoided. So this condition we have to understand, it's probably a hint on how you should solve this problem. Then it says that f of n plus 1 x is equal to f of n x, my mistake, yeah, for all n belonging to natural numbers. Natural numbers are all positive numbers, 1, 2 and all the way to infinity. Now we are supposed to find f of 6 of x by f power 7 of 7, like we can say in that way. Now let us start. So we see that f of x is equal to x minus 1 by x plus 1, correct? And f of n plus 1 x is equal to f of nx. This is what we are given with. So let us start with n equal to maybe 1. So we are f of 2x is equal to f of x. Now when you plug the value, you see that we are plugging the value and we see that this turns out to be minus of 1 by x. Now you understand why 0 is not part of the equation. So the reason why 0 was avoided is now clear to us because x comes in the denominator. And if that happens, then this will not exist. Now we'll check for f of 3 of x. f3 of x is f of f2x, which is equal to minus 1 by x minus 1 by minus 1 by x plus 1, and this turns out to be x plus 1 by 1 minus x. Now we understand why plus 1 was also avoided in the original expression. So if that happens, then this term will not exist. We'll check for f4 of x. This turns out to be f of f3 of x, which is equal to x plus 1 by 1 minus x minus 1 by x plus 1, 1 minus x plus 1, and this eventually turns out to be only x. So we see that f4 of x is equal to x. So what it implies here is that if I go look for f5 of x, then that will be f of f4 of x, which is nothing but f of x, which is nothing but x minus 1 by x plus 1. So we are repeating the pattern. Okay, so we are repeating the pattern now, which means that f6 of x is equal to minus 1 by x, correct? And then which also means that f7 of x is equal to x plus 1 by 1 minus of x. Is it correct? Is it? Yeah. So now what we are going to do, we are going to plug the values here. So if we plug the values, we see that this turns out to be 1 minus 1 by 6. So why you plug the values? Because we are expected to find this relation. And then f7 of 7, if we plug the value, which is 8 by 1 minus of 7 minus 6, basically 4 by 3. So if I add the two, f6 of 6 plus f7 of 7 is equal to minus 1 by 6 plus minus 4 by 3, and this turns out to be minus 3 by 2. So let's check if it is there in the options, and yes, so option B is the correct answer. So if you do like the video, hit the like button, subscribe to our channel for more content like this. Thank you so much for watching.